Alright, good evening, everybody. Back after a long break. I guess you can call it a holiday break. The last time we left off at chapter 20, verse 9. So, starting verse 10 today, jumping right in. Then the disciples went away again to their own house. They retired to their home, no doubt in confusion. They had no idea as to what had happened to Christ. 11 and 12. But Mary stood without the sepulchre, weeping. As she wept, she stooped down and looked into the sepulchre, and saw two angels in white sitting. One at the head and the other at the feet, where the body was laid. As she's standing there and weeping, she has no understanding she still had no understanding as to what Christ taught in regards to him dying and rising. It would take an appearance of an angel. But before we criticize her, are we really any different? We have the gift of hindsight and the Bible, history, church history. Yet we have so much belief, just as Mary did. So are we really any different? I mean, look at the statistics for the church today. Somewhere around 60%, I think it was, don't believe that Christ is the Messiah. I mean, we have the Bible, yet they believe this. So are we really any better than Mary? 13 and 14. And they said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "Because they have taken away my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him." And when she thus said, she turned herself back and saw Jesus standing, and not knowing that it was Jesus. She still had no comprehension that he was to rise, even after everything he taught. Then when she saw him, she didn't recognize him. Now, so there's the way I understand it, just different beliefs about this. Some say it was because he was in his glorified body, and others I've read say that she was, emotionally distraught and didn't recognize him because of that. I don't know, possibly both. Okay, but that's generally the two beliefs, and possibly both could be at play here. One thing is for sure, though, if we are in the Word, we will be no different. We can't know Christ unless we are in His Word. Okay? If you want to know Christ, you get in His Word. The more you study and read His Word, the more you know Christ, and the closer you are to Him. 15 and 16. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom do you seek?" She, supposing him to be the gardener, said to him, "Sir, if you have taken him from hence, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned to herself and said to him, "Rabboni," which is to say, Master. Only when Jesus revealed himself to her did she truly see. Christ reveals himself through his word to us today. So if we don't know his word, we don't know Christ. That is the problem with many today. Many today. The Mormon Church, the Jehovah's Witnesses, some in the Catholic Church. Okay, unless we are in his word, we can't know Christ. Then I'm looking for words here. Then we will stray into false doctrine. Okay, so we're no better than Mary. Okay, we're no better than the Old Testament church. Technically, you can make the argument that they were better. For you see, we believe we have the true Bible. As Protestants, Reformed, and many don't know Christ. Okay, we have the whole Bible, but yet many don't know Christ. They don't know Him because they don't read. I know this because they don't obey. Okay, Jesus said that you shall know them by their fruits. But you look at the fruits of the modern church. What do you see? I mean, just a simple observation. I'm sorry. Tells you the truth. Alright, 17. Touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren. I ascend to my Father, and your Father, and to my God, and your God. Now, there's some very interesting wording here. Notice he didn't let Mary touch him, because he hadn't presented himself to the Father. This is very interesting. We shall see later on. Okay? This is very interesting. A lot of pastors don't pick up on this. But anyhow, let me continue. Mary Magdalene came and told the disciples that she had seen the Lord, and that He had spoken to her. 19. Then the same day, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, where the disciples were, for the fear of the Jews, came Jesus and stood in the midst, and said unto them. Now stop right there. First of all, Jesus appeared to them. Can you imagine the surprise? What do you think that did for their will to serve? What should our 2020 hindsight do for us? How much like the early church should we be like? And are we really? I mean, just you got to get a simple observation, okay? All right, 20 and 21. It's the last two verses for tonight. And when he had so said, he's talking about he said peace unto them. I think I left that out earlier. He showed to them his hands and side. Then the disciples were glad when they saw it was the Lord. Then said Jesus to them again, Peace be unto you. As my Father has sent me, even so I send you. Imagine seeing Christ and hearing Him say peace unto you. Once again, what do you think that did for them? And for the church in Acts? And is it true, yet again, that our view is a 2020 hindsight view? Meaning we can look back and we can see everything that happened through church history. Okay? Do we or do we not see far more than the Christians in Acts in regards to the faithfulness of Christ and the peace He offers? What do we see? We see the entire timeline of Christianity thus far. Should or shouldn't we have more faith, peace, dedication than the early church? But yet, for the most part, we really don't. It's not that hard to see. Look around. Okay? That's simple observations. Look how people act during the week after they've gone to church services. Okay? Look how they dress. look how they speak. Okay? Do we really have more dedication? I don't think we do. Even though we have the benefit of hindsight, 2020 hindsight, I don't think we do. But anyhow, I'm going to end here. Good night and God bless you.